this time I'm sitting here with Chelsea. I met her here at the G20 YEA Summit in Istanbul, and she has a very interesting story to share about her company. So please, Chelsea, would you like to introduce yourself and say a few words about your company?
Certainly. My name is Chelsea Carroll, and 6 years ago I started a company called Uptown Cheapskate in the United States. And what we took a look at is we saw that there was so much consumption of clothing. People buy clothes, people have a lot of stuff in their closet maybe that they're never going to wear again, but there wasn't really a good method of getting those clothes out of people's closets. Sometimes they would throw them away, sometimes they give them to friends. And so we created a store that would build a sharing economy for people in their clothing. The company's called Uptown Cheapskate. Today we have 50 stores. We buy and sell, this year we'll buy and sell 4 million items of clothing from nearly 500,000 customers. We pay for all of those clothing, we pay for that. We'll pay $12 million back into the local economies to people who brought their clothes to us to sell, and we'll do about $40 million in sales. It's a really exciting concept. It's not one that's new. I mean, selling used items is not a new thing, but we've delivered a new take on it. We want people who normally wouldn't shop at a used clothing store or wouldn't normally buy used clothing to really get excited about the concept of your clothes and my clothes being in a store available for purchase at a much lower price. And we've been able to do that with really good branding, really good technology, really good buying software, and we're building a large franchise. It's small still, but we're gonna grow that franchise to about 400 stores in the United States, and then we're also going to take it international.
I mean, imagine that she's saying it's a small franchise with 50 stores. So in Germany that would be quite large.
Probably.
So I mean, you started this company 6 years ago.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you are here at the summit now. What are your experiences here at the summit? Do you like it?
Yeah, the summit's great. It's interesting because this is a summit of young entrepreneurs, and there are some that are still young. I'm knocking on 30 now. I'm almost there. So there's a lot of people I think that have started businesses when they were in college or maybe even in high school that are building those. There's some people that are in their late 30s, 40s, maybe even 50s. But what I found is the commonality is there are people in all stages of their business cycle development. I've talked to a couple of people who exited companies and sold their company for $10 million, $20 million. I've seen people who have multiple companies that they're kind of juggling. And I've been really impressed by the mentors who are guiding the different delegations because they have a wealth of business experience. It's been it's a quality pool of people to talk to for sure.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. So to keep this video short, and my last question would be, if someone comes to you and says, well, Chelsea, why should I go to this summit? Should I become a delegate? What would you tell him? Should he join, for example, your delegation, or should he go to the delegation of his country and go to such a summit? What would you say from your experience?
Well, it's interesting because the United States delegation this year has about 6 people that are not from the United States that we've handpicked and selected to come with us.
So you selected them?
Yeah, they were outstanding examples of entrepreneurship.
Okay.
We have the top entrepreneur from China, top student entrepreneur from China this year, that's top student entrepreneur from the Philippines this year.
Wow. That
are there, and we've brought those people together. But this is my second time at the G20 Summit. I went in Russia 2 years ago and wasn't able to make it last year. But I'm not a person that, when I was starting a business, I didn't go to an accelerator or a startup. And I didn't have a lot of outside mentorship. I kind of did it all by myself, and my brother, my business partner, was certainly very pivotal in helping. But we were pretty isolated, and it wasn't until this conference that I realized that what the people who build really big companies have in common is they have networks. They have broad international networks of people that they know, and maybe that person doesn't connect to them in a way that they can understand, but that person can connect them to another person who can help them to build their businesses.
Yeah.
I've gone from being like, I should do this all alone, I can do anything, to really feeling like if I can make more connections and build a stronger network, I'm going to be able to grow my business, I'm going to be able to start new businesses and find new opportunities. And I think that's totally true. So if you're a person that's in business and maybe don't understand the value of a network, but know that there's something that's maybe missing in the entrepreneurial journey, I think it's definitely a place to be.
Well, thank you very much. By the way, Chelsea was just on stage here at the summit and she talked about her business. So it's wonderful that you took the time to join me here. Thank you very much and
thank you.
have a wonderful summit. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.